All right. So, one kind of good thing about slab houses is you feel the foundation. I mean, it's solid. It's not going anywhere. I've taken a look at the fireplace. Fireplace is definitely in need of cleaning extensively, I'm sure, but I'm not seeing any water intrusion from up top. As we come through here, it's very unusual to see a coat closet this large. Also not being used as a coat closet. Baseboard heating, this is fine for emergency purposes, but it's expensive. I would highly, highly recommend getting mini splits put in through this house. Or if you really wanted to spend money, you can get an AC system, I'm sure, put into the attic and then have some registers all throughout, but I wouldn't do that. That's a lot of extra money. Let's go into bedroom number one. So this is going to be something that I think comes up in a bit. You see the cracks here. I think that what we're going to see is that there's a lot of block. This is all block. Oh, I didn't notice this. Looks like water intrusion right there. Also some dirty glass. Hopefully it's not fogged. There we go. There's your hardwood, or your framing. But yeah, I think this is all brick. And why that's important, when we go into the other room, we're going to see all this texture paint along the walls. And I'm not used to seeing that, and I was trying to figure out why. I think it's because of the brick. Linen closet. Really heavy door. And then we got the room, bathroom. But this is the room that has the texture paint. It's weird. I'm not used to seeing this texture paint along the walls as well as the ceiling. But there's your water access for the bathroom. The unpainted framing here. But one good thing, I mean, even though the roof is old, I'm not seeing any clear signs of water intrusion anywhere throughout the house. The LVP flooring is great. You will never have to clean or never have to worry about scratches or sun fading on this. This bathroom needs a complete overhaul. Tile work in the bathroom is not great, not the end of the world, but the tile inside and where the tub is horrible. I mean, you can see this is a piss poor job. And I would be willing to bet money that there was a window here at one point, and they've covered that up. I didn't see any polybutylene plumbing in the house. I saw pretty much mostly updated plumbing. I do find that unusual though, this water line right through here. Oh wait, son of a, as I live and breathe, I think that's painted. Hold on. I think that's painted polybutylene. Kind of hard to tell from right here, but I think it is. All right, let's go to the next bedroom. You got paneling here, and they just painted it so it looks nice. This room is interesting. This is where one of your attic accesses is. This also gets you access to that backyard area where we're at. Really nice field out here too. I like that. But the problem I'm having with this, and this is easy to change, but you see the baseboard heats back here, and you got this giant wood feature right here. That's a potential fire hazard. More of a reason to look into mini splits. This door is shut. Small closet. Now here is an old wood stove cover, and this is also where I would have expected to see some water intrusion, but I don't see any. So we're looking good. Really shoddy framework, but it's on this side. Who cares? Okay. Next, we're going to go into the kitchen. Again, the paneling, I like painted. I think it looks good painted, personally. We got your fridge, dishwasher, stove, all good spaced out. They have a window shaker for air in here. Old sink. You know what? I didn't look at this one. Nope, that's updated. I don't see any polybutylene in there either. Nice cabinets. It's one thing they spent a little bit of money on. They got some nicer cabinets. Painted wallpaper. Paneling. I don't know. I keep saying wallpaper. And then we go in here, and you'll see that, I mean, this obviously could be used as a closet. But what's really bizarre to me is this. You don't normally see this. Hold on. How do I turn that light back on? Did I ever have the light on? There we go. I don't normally see two panels. This used to be a fuse box. I can almost guarantee that. But it's now 100 amp. And then you got this one, which is another 100 amp. So, yeah, you got a 200 amp house just under two different breakers. And then your main shut off. Some updated electrical might be a good idea. You can see this is where there's a divide in the house at one point. Not sure if this is added on this side or how this was handled in the past, but it's just interesting. Another attic access right there. Now here's the one thing that I was more concerned about than anything else. So you have a laundry, you have a dishwasher, you have a laundry washer and dryer. But what I have a little bit of a concern with is when you look over here, you're going to see some discoloration all through here. This is evident of water wicking up. May not be a flood that, more than likely it was not a flood that was that high, but water was standing and it was wicked up the paneling. So water's intruded in here. You can see a lot of the efflorescence, meaning where the brick is deteriorated. And I think that's why they raised everything on that side and why they have new gutter work and drain work. All the issues that were here may have already been mitigated and fixed, but it is worth noting. Also, very odd to have the dryer and the washer on separate sides of the room. Sure, they could be fixed, but not in its current state. We don't have a correct power outlet for that. So anyway, that is the house. If you're going to be going into a property with a little bit of mindset that you're going to have to do some work to get some money out of this, then yeah, this is not a bad property. It's huge too. It's good for the price. New roof, 100% needs to be done. Either a full-on AC or mini split system. But I think the house is a good investment at the right price. Maybe, 10, 20,000 less, but I think it'd be worth doing. Anyway, anything else, send me a message.